Hagi Mama Bye. Sarika, happy birthday.
Okay, guys, are you able to hear me properly? Hmm. So let us just wait for 2 minutes. Okay, guys, first please ask me in your doubts like what issues are you getting, and if you are not able to like set up the entire React and all, sorry, Express and all setup. So please do tell me. Yeah, sure, I'll just guide you. Okay. Yeah, so please tell me. Yesterday's code I had shared in the chat box. Right now, I can screen share that my laptop was not working well. I got it like into the care center. They updated everything, and you can see that I don't even have the atom over here. So I don't have any backup for the code right now. But yeah, anyone please share the code in the chat box. Yeah, here is the code. Thanks, Buggy. Yeah, I'll tell you about the overview of the project. First, ask your doubts. Okay, first ask your doubts. Please ask your doubts. You can unmute yourself and ask. Okay, okay, okay. So let me just take in that code from here. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Let me go to Replit because I need a good IDE for this. Okay. Login. Just a second. Continue with Google. Yeah. So HTML, CSS, JavaScript, creating REPL, create REPL. Hmm. Just a second. Okay. So over here, first of all, we are requiring Express. Okay, I need to zoom in a bit. Yeah. So first we are requiring Express because Express, I had already given an introduction about Express and all. You can go to the recording and see. So first we are requiring Express and then we are initializing the Express, like creating an instance of Express. Okay. Then after that we are using the JSON version of Express. Okay, because that's machine understandable and human understandable. So that is the reason. Now here I had told you that we have these four methods. Initially we will be knowing about get. For like for post, put and delete, we need the normal like postman and all. So that will be doing later. After that, over here we are getting the root route. Okay, we are getting the root route first. Here this is the endpoint and you are having your request and response. And over here we can have a complex logic over here, but here we are simply returning a response with the data called hello guys. Okay. And why is it better than Node and all? Because here both the APIs are different from each other, like are separated. Okay, so if this particular thing gets down, it won't affect this. Okay. Apart from that, if you have, ouch, sorry. If you have a lot of users, so if you are preparing some pages for all the users, then what will happen? You can either prepare a lot of if else statement for individual IDs and all, but that will take a lot of time. If you have a database of unknown number of users where users can get added dynamically, which is the current situation, then you will have to basically get the you like prepare if else statement for individual users like separately, so that will be a lot of work. That is the reason here what are we doing, we are basically getting the user, and over here the id is dynamic. Okay, here the id can change, so that is why we have the colon. This is basically the parameter way of like where the parameters are dynamic, right? Here we have request and response. Here we have our logic. Okay, so I have prepared a array of objects over here where id and name is present. First, I'm grabbing the ID of the user with request.params.id. Okay, params is like the parameter keyword is there. Okay, and from here the ID. So inside params, it will grab this particular thing, whatever you pass in here, and then what we are doing, we are storing our user inside this, whosoever's ID is equal to whatever ID we passed in the parameter. So inside the parameter, whatever ID you did pass, that's basically in the form of a string. And this user ID, that is this one, is in the form of a number. So we are basically checking out that, okay, if triple equals to means it checks the data type as well. So we are first converting this user ID inside your entire URL into int, and then we are checking. Got it? And after that, we are just returning our response, that is data, and then the get user, whosoever is filtered out. And finally, you have to make your port. Here I have written 3000. You can have 4000, 5000, 3000, 1 2 3 4, 4000, 1 2 3 4, dot 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 dot, anything. Okay. And after that, we are console logging with the server is up and running, just for debugging purpose, just to see in our console that is our server up and running or not. Okay. Got it? Great. Any other doubt? Yeah, okay, sure. So over here, first of all, direct.params.id means that here you have your parameter. This is your entire URL. Inside URL, you have your parameters. Okay, so this particular thing is your parameter. You can have multiple parameters as well. You are basically grabbing the ID parameter of your URL. Okay, and after grabbing your ID parameter of your URL, what is the logic? Basically, the logic is getting the user whosoever's ID is equal to the parameter ID given inside the URL. So first we are grabbing this ID, then what we are doing, we are going to our array, that is our users array of object, and we are filtering out. Okay, filter is basically for filtering out any of the array contents whosoever satisfy this particular condition. So what is this condition? We are checking if the user ID, that is this particular ID, if this is equals to whatever user ID, that is this one, okay, this particular parameter ID, then we will be returning that particular user. Okay, we will be returning that particular user. So over here you have triple equals to, that basically says that you are checking the data type as well as the value. So inside this user ID you have a data type of integer or number, but this user id, that is the parameter id, is basically a string. So that is why we are passing it into an integer, and then we are checking if they are equal or not. Now it will filter out, it will basically go into this entire array of users. Suppose I have passed id 1, so it will go into this entire array of users. It will see that okay, which particular user has an id of 1, and it will just take out that user and send back to you on your screen. So what we are doing here, we are responding with the get user, that is this particular thing. Okay. Any videos, docs we need to go through before start? Just revise the concepts. Any other doubt? Please ask me whatever doubt you have. Okay, so arrow function is basically a different way of writing that particular function. So this is basically an arrow function where first you pass the parameters, then you have a arrow, and then you have these all like curly braces. Okay, that's a basic arrow function. And what is a filter? Filter is just a method. Users is your array of objects or array of something, some array, and on that array you are applying the filter method. What is user? User is basically our assumption that any individual object or individual entity inside this user's array is considered as user, because ultimately you are working with individual entity. Now it's basically traversing the entire array. So individual entity, let us take it as user, and from the individual entity you are accessing any of the keys. Okay, so this is how the entire thing works. Here I have directly written the thing, because here you don't have any calculation, you directly have a logic over here. Okay, you directly have a condition. In filter you will have a condition only. Based on this condition only your entire filter thing will work. Okay, it will filter out everything that satisfies this condition. Okay, got it? Understood? Coding is very easy. Right now it's very easy. Do not lose hope from now, because when React will come then it will become tough, and when Redux will come it will become very tough. That is the reason. Hmm. In Express we don't write code HTTP create server. No, it's just you have your Express instance, then you have listened to port this, and then you have the server is up and running. Right now I have not created any form. I'll create a form after some time. Okay, not right now. After this particular book management project, I'll give a form to you. This is not the final verification form, but yeah, it's like a form. Okay. Okay, ask your doubts, ask your doubts. Any doubts you have? Then Express create HTTP server or not? Sorry? Yeah, obviously it creates. You do not have to require HTTP separately. You type na HTTP localhost 3000. So obviously it's a HTTP hypertext transfer protocol server. Ma'am, for okay, DOM, Node.js, and Express.js, I feel like DOM is done. Okay. If you do the task management, you will feel that you know enough about DOM. Node.js, Express.js, it is not even started. Not even started. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else? Ask your questions. Ask your question if you have anyone else. Okay. No issues. Okay. After that, you need to keep in mind another thing. Uh, okay, this is done. So after this, we will be working with, from tomorrow, we will be doing our book management project. Okay. Today we cannot do our book management project because like today is doubt clearing first of all. And secondly, you need to do things and understand. You need a day at least in between to understand these things. And apart from that, my laptop also, it's updated, so I need to install all the applications. So that is the reason. Okay. Yeah, after completing this internship with full honesty, doing all the assignments of yourself without inspecting the demo site or the referral website, you can call yourself a full stack dev. Okay, great. Yeah. So now we will be going on to our next project. This is again an evaluation project. Here also you will be getting certain assignments. This is your book management API project. Here around you will be building a lot of APIs, around 100 APIs you will be building. 100, not 100, but per head, 30, yeah, 70 APIs you will be building. Okay. After building the 70 APIs, you will also be getting certain assignments. This is a good project, okay, for APIs and all understanding and all. It's a good project. Okay. And here, yeah. Googling is allowed. Googling is allowed. Now, what's your task? Please install Postman. Okay. So just go over here, Postman, download. Yeah. See, go to Postman and download this application. Okay, download this application and install it on your system because this will be required to test our API. Okay, so you have to do this today. Do not do it now, do it today. Okay, do it today. And apart from that, yeah, GSOC. Okay, so GSOC. Go into my dashboard. Why is it taking so much time to load? It's the archive. It's again this one. Why the archive is coming every time? Okay. Got it. Yeah. So I was inside. Why is it not having a? I don't know. The dashboard is looking way too awful. I'm not liking it. Why is the dashboard like this? Yeah, see? I searched for CDLI. Okay. So CDLI is a good organization, to be honest. Okay. So I was a part of this organization. If you go to view projects, then Ratna Kund over here you can see. Okay. So I was a part of CDLI Design Challenge, and what you can do, you can go to the organizations. Now I guess the organization list are announced. You can check out the timeline of GSOC and just go to the organizations. Do not go for filter by category or something like that, because some organizations, all the tech stacks may not match whatever tech stack you want to apply for. But yeah, it is a good practice that you learn certain new things and do apply for organization. Target 4 5 organization and try to give your best in them, whosoever, like whichever organization suits you the best and respond you, and you are able to fix their bugs and all. Just give your proposal for that. You can submit at max 3 proposal. I had submitted just one proposal. I had just targeted one organization. You can target 3 organization if you're unsure about any one of them. But yeah, here you have a lot of organizations. Go to each one of them and see what you can do over here. Okay, so first of all, suppose okay, let me just go to CDLI only. Okay, what you can do, first join their IRC channel, okay, or their contact through mail as well, but join their channel. That's very important. So over here they app Emily, okay. Visit here, they have the Slack channels. Okay, so over here what you can do, just go to their fill up this particular form, okay, and you will be getting certain links as well. And after filling up this form, they will also give you certain Slack channel link, and also join that. and start setting up their framework, because setting up serialized framework was a very big task for every one of the developers. It took around 4 5 days for each one of them to set up the framework. So that is the reason why I'll ask you all to basically first set up the framework. And yeah, please go and contact the mentors, okay? Like your mentors or admins, maintainers, probable mentors, okay? Do contact them. And apart from that, go to your favorite organization, whichever you have. There are good organization. GitLab is also there. Gazi, GitLab, one of the best organizations available over here. You can see Golang and all, its requirement. And apart from that, there are other good organizations like, wait, let me show you. Chromium, it's a new one. Apart from that, Dart, fine. But Dart is not that. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Git, obviously. GitLab, GCC, and then yeah, INCF. Okay. Apart from that, wait, let me tell you. Good organization. I'm just telling good organization. CDLI is one of them because it has been a part of GSOC since the past 6 7 years, I guess. Yeah. NumPy. Yeah, it's MyPy. Okay, there was NumPy, another one. Okay. No, MIT App Inventor. Yeah, it's a good one. And this time GSOC has done a lot of tweaking. Like it said that if a project is big, you will be paid more and the project period will be more. There will be no limited project period. And OPI is a good organization. Okay, OPIA was a good organization. Django is a good organization. And like there's a lot of good organizations are there, but yeah. CDLI basically join their Slack channels. Okay, so if I go to Slack, I have not replied to their Slack. I'm feeling bad. My entire system was set up now, so again, that is the reason. Feeling bad. There must be 1,000 messages, a lot of tags. See, this is their Slack channel. Okay, digital. Yeah. Shit, Emily. Give me some news. I was not even. What should I type here? Wait, guys. Let me just reply to her. Just a second, guys. Okay, finally. Yeah, they have their Slack channels. Okay, they have their Slack channels. I have written Emily that I was inactive, my trouble wasn't working, like my laptop wasn't working, bought a new one, and a lot of things are there. No issues. Yeah, so this is the Slack channel. Are you able to open this link? If you want to join CDLI, you can do it. Please check it out if you can open this link, or else I have to try out some other way. Please do tell if you are able to open the Slack or not. Create an account fast and do tell me. Aradhna Kund, Aradhna Kund, Aradhna Kund. All programmers. Okay. Ma'am, actually, um, see, if you want to know about GSOC, then I have shared a video where I have talked about GSOC. Please go through that video. That was a seminar taken by me on GSOC. That YouTube video is shared with the like the unofficial group, I guess, or official group. Guys, please repost the YouTube link. Please repost the YouTube link. You can shit. Guys, please do tell me. No, you do not get paid. You do not get paid. Okay. Okay. Yes, please sign in inside your create a Slack account and tell me fast. Is this opening or not? Else I'll give you certain other link. Not working, not working. Okay, then do go to that particular mail and they will probably send you the Slack channel link. Okay, mail them and yeah, do fill up the Google form and they will send you, okay, the Slack channel link. Okay, and then join the Slack channel. I guess it's personalized, you know, it's no one, like anyone cannot join it. Yeah. Okay, got it, everyone? No need of team name. See, over here you have your workspace. You will have your workspace. I was invited to join the digital uniform workspace. See, so I guess you will get an invitation. First, fill up the Google form. Okay, over here. Here, if I go to CDLI, here I have my idea list and all. So fill up the Google form. Okay. Fill up the Google form. They will show you over here IRC channel. And if you go there, then want to contribute to, you can mail to Emily. She is very active. Okay. She's very active. Do not have to wait for anything. So yeah, here you can fill in everything and you will get a Slack, like a workspace invitation like this. Just join the workspace. Okay. Yeah. Our course roadmap, I had already told you. First, you will be learning about normal Node, Express, and these all things. Just forget about HTML, CSS, JavaScript. That's a basic part. DOM, Node, Express. After that, MongoDB you will learn. After that, you will learn React. Then after React, you will learn Redux, then DevOps, then the final project. Ma'am, in the filter part, it filters out the object with same ID and then it displays all the information within user ID. For example, if we add two more details like sorry, it filters out the object with same ID and then will display all the information within the user ID. Sorry, I was not able to get you. Like you filter out the entire user and then you get the user data. If you just want to get some, like just the name, just type over here data, get user dot name. If you just want to get the ID, get user dot ID. Yeah, it will basically grab the entire object and display it. If you want to grab individual properties of the object, it will display individual properties. And we have to create account in Postman after. No, I don't think you have to create an account in Postman. You can create an account, obviously. Without account also it will work. With account also it will work. Okay. Any other issues you're facing? Zomato project session, that's a small project. I'll take a session someday on that. Do not worry about that. That's just HTML, CSS. That's like based on debugging and all only. Even if you face any difficulty, that is easy to solve. But right now we are getting into pure development. Do focus on that, okay? I'll take a session on that. Do not worry. On your system, share your screen. I'm giving you permission to share screen. Share a screen. Did you install Node? You installed Node, but npm is not. Okay, npm is installed. But it showed you the version, right? Just write npm install npm I space express. Press enter. Wait. See, it is getting installed. It is just showing a warning. Okay, nothing. Yeah, it's just a warning. Do not worry about that. Ma'am, in GSOC, if we do not know, yeah, it's fine. Like I applied for CDLI. It was asking for PHP. I did not know PHP, but yeah, I knew other things. And by working in it, I understood, okay, PHP is similar to HTML and React. And also I was like, fine. Got it? Understood? Ma'am, I tried implementing the Tasky project code will not work on my local. Yeah, it happens in some PC it does not work, in some it works. So never mind. You see that maybe you need an updation or something like that. Or maybe I don't know, there must be some issues. So yeah. Hmm. The projects and all in GSOC look a bit complex. How? Yeah, it is complex. It does not only look complex, it is complex. And do not worry about it. Initially it will create problem. It creates problem for everyone, even for me also. It did create problems. But yeah, slowly the maintainers, the developers, your mentors, everyone is there. So yeah. Here, someone had shared in the chat box only. Here is the link. See, someone had shared. Yeah, thanks. So they are present there, okay, to basically help you out. So make sure you find such a community where people do respond quickly. I was very lucky to be a part of CDLI because here everyone is so active. You saw, na? I was facing trouble since the past 1 month and I was not at all active in CDLI. I just messaged and Emily replied that it's fine. It's like a very sweet organization, okay? So there not only CDLI, there are other organizations also which are very sweet, but there are some organization where they are very formal, and there are some organization where they do not reply only. Okay, so make your decisions, and that's fine. You can participate, but getting a proposal selected is not very easy, because if you want your proposal to be selected, you literally have to fix around 20 bugs of that particular organization, and that to priority one bugs, those bugs which people were not able to fix within the past 1 year. You have to fix certain good bugs and certain easy bugs as well. It's fine. So you have to fix them. So if you are managing to fix a good amount of bugs, you have a good proposal, that means you are not a beginner. You know a good amount of development in your project area. So yeah, and there are people whose proposal gets selected but they fail to do the project, because maybe by some chance they just got the proposal selected but they fail to actually get things done like the project. Okay, so they fail GSOC, and once you fail GSOC, the chances of getting GSOC again is negligible. It's like no, no, no. Okay, so make sure you think wisely. Okay. Great. Okay, some other issues you are facing, do ask me. Can I participate in GSOC next? You are in third year now. I prefer you participate right now. Just a second. Okay, great. No, it's not for just college students, but yeah. Mm. Yeah, do it, and start it from now. If you don't get, then you at least get the uh, mistakes what you did, and next year you will be better, right? How many months did it take for you to? I don't know how many months it took, because I was learning and doing things simultaneously. Okay, when I completed GSOC, I won't say that that time I was, a great developer. No, I was learning. Right now, also, I'm learning. Development is something which you cannot, bet that, okay, Other questions? Other questions? Ask. Do ask me. When did I start? When I was doing DSA. I was in my second semester. I did start that time. In first semester, I got a back in C. In second semester, I almost got a back in DSA. And then I started, and I don't know how I just bagged it, like given in DSA and development both, because I had got a very good rank in Google Hash Code and Google Kickstart and all also. And I was like, I am a good competitive programmer as well, good at development because got GSOC. Now at Shape AI, it's like, okay, what are the things? Go and watch Kunal Kushwaha video. He will tell you the perks of web development. What not? Everything you can do using the like development. When you'll go to a company, na, development is the only things that will help you. Okay. What are the things can do as okay, yeah. Okay, great. Anyone has any other doubts or something which I can help out? How long is this class? No, you can leave if you don't have any doubts. So if you guys don't have any doubts, then we can drop off and we can meet tomorrow. And please make sure you have this Postman downloaded because like it will be used. And yeah. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Great, guys. So thank you all. Thank you. And please do study, do DSA, do web dev. And yeah. Bye.